So I think people from Chase are here. So we didn't mean to do an ad for Chase, but we got a special benefit as well. Anyway, you want to say so? So anyways, this is one of my heroes. And, talk for a minute about what you're doing.
Thank you, Rick. I don't think I've ever had a better introduction than that. So every time I speak now, Rick, I'm going to need you to introduce me. And I've been in a BlackRock Rick Reader power slide now, so I have truly made it. By the way, to put that commercial in a little bit of context, fencers are never on TV in commercials. So you might be like, Olympian, he's in a commercial, who cares? But like, no one ever calls us up and says, hey, do you want to be in a commercial? So you can imagine when Chase called me and they were like, would you like to be in a commercial with Serena Williams and the Rockettes? And I was trying not to scream as I had this conversation with them. But I'm honored really to be here. I'm honored that Rick's being honored and would even think to bring me up because he's doing so many amazing things. I'm around a lot of hardworking people with the Olympic athletes, but I can tell you that Rick, he probably beats all of us. He wakes up at 4 a.m. He has a super stressful job. He needs to know what's happening all around the world in every market to do his job well. Not only that, he supports the Olympics, he supports CIS, he supports schools all over the place, and he's a father, 2 amazing daughters. His wife is here as well. So I don't know how he does all of that, but I'm amazed by him. The thing that turned the light on for me in fencing, we score by turning the light on. And I was actually a public school kid from East Harlem. And the day that I found the sport of fencing was a thing that really changed my life. And I felt really fortunate. I had a little bit of help. I had great coaches. I had people, whether I made the Olympics or not, had a huge impact on my life. And now, ever really since I graduated college, I've wanted to give back. I joined Teach for America to be a 7th grade teacher. By the way, we have a middle school principal teacher at my table. The principal of the school, the middle school is right there. I want to give him a round of applause because middle school, I was 7th grade teacher, so I know he's doing the hard work. But turning the light on is also a metaphor we use. I have a foundation now, Fencing in the Schools, as he mentioned, and I just want to turn the light on for kids all around the country, both to show them their potential and to help them find the resources that are out there. And you can see, it when a kid has the light on. You guys could see it tonight with the work that CIS is doing. When these kids came up on stage and you see them in the video, you see that the light is on, that these kids are on the right path. And I've been crying at least 3 times tonight watching these videos and being moved by that. I hope someday Fencing in the Schools is going to have the kind of impact that you guys have had. But I'm in this fight with you guys. We have a lot of work to do for our kids, but it's just an honor being here. I want to say one thing to the students that are here. When we set the goal to win a medal, no one had done it in 60 years. People told us we were crazy. People doubted us. But we said, we're going to go out there and do it. And at the 2008 Olympics, when we beat the Russian team, it was something no one thought was possible. But we were brave enough to set this goal. And I do have an embarrassing story. I actually, when my teammate Keith Smart scored the medal to send us to the finals, passed out. And I do think we have that video as well. So we get a cool chase video, but I also want to show you I'm a pretty humble, normal guy. And this is my embarrassing moment at the Olympics. My teammate Keith Smart on the left, he's just sent us to the finals of the Olympics. He's from Brooklyn. That is me with my back to you. I am already passed out. And that is me on the floor at the Olympics. And they're going to show it again. That's good. Yep, here we go again. This was on TV, by the way, around the world. This was my first time on TV. And that was the outcome. So I don't know if you've ever celebrated by laying on the floor, but my teammates, they actually thought I was celebrating and like dog piled on top of me. But actually, one of the most powerful moments of my life came out of that. Not just that we made the finals, but our goal had only been to win a medal. And so we celebrated like we were done when we made the finals. And we were crying and hugging Mom. You Are My Hero was playing in the Olympic arena. And the French team came walking by looking calm and collected because they had gone to the Olympics to do what? To win the gold. And we had just gone to win a medal. And we had beaten the best teams in the world and then lost to a team we could have beaten because we had sold ourselves short. And so I actually brought my silver medal with me. I want to show you for the students. The most important thing is the bar you set for yourself. Going for the gold is not just an Olympic thing. It's everything you do. There are going to be plenty of people that tell you what you can't do in your life, but you don't want to do that to yourself. And it's one of the things from those Beijing Olympics, winning this medal, I've taken with me with fencing in the schools and with everything I'm trying to do. And I know Rick is one of those, and I know CIS is right with that. We're going for the goal. We need our kids doing that. We need all of you. I want to thank Rick because it's, he's unbelievable, but I just want to thank you. I'm completely humbled to be here, and thank you so much. I hope to be part of the family for a long time to come. So thank you, Rick.
So he's the best. So he has his fencing program in all our schools in Newark, and we are going to do it down here. And you will be blown away. I promise you will be blown away by how much people love it and how they take to it. And what it does, and there's so many things that it teaches kids. Anyway, we're pretty proud of it. So anyway, so let's talk about. I'm going to finish and say a couple of last things and talk about the power of what can be done. And I'm going to do it really quickly because I know it's been a late night, and I've already been told the kids got to get home and get to sleep. So which I think was me. So anyway, I just want to spend a minute just put it in perspective. We got a lot of people here who are engaged in education, in and around education. I just want to put in front of you the challenge that's facing the country, and one of the places in the South, and one of the reasons why I'm so attached to Atlanta. There's so many reasons. I met my wife here. My kids go to school here. I fell in love with this city. The South has greater challenges. You look at some of these charts. U.S. public school students enrolled in pre-K through 12, and you look at in the South. And the number of people that are having a harder time is generally in the South, and the people that our graduation rate is lower than it is nationally is in the South. And so the work that can be done here needs to be done and can be incredibly powerful if accomplished. Another concept that we talked about is not enough kids in the city of Atlanta are graduating high school, and it's incredibly powerful. The national graduation rate is 81%, in Georgia it's 72%, and in Atlanta it's 59%. And I'm going to show how it's improving, and with people like David and others that are attached to it, the potential for the improvement is just so extraordinary, and it has to improve. It's not just, and I put some stats on the bottom in terms of economically, what happens if it improves and you get more kids through high school, but quite frankly, it's more about life than it is about the economics behind it. But the place where we are today and the potential for improvement is so powerful in this city. And to put in perspective, I'm going to skip. Y'all, in fact, some of the people in Blackrock may have seen this today. One of the things that we live in a world that I don't think people realize how fast it's changing, and how fast to get kids employed today because of technology changing and taking away a lot of potential opportunities, and robots taking the place of humans, and technology eliminating number of the jobs. What it means is we've got to get more and more kids educated through school and with real skills so that kids can succeed in life and move forward. And it's never been more profound than it is today, and the opportunity set's never been more profound than it is today. I'm going to skip a couple of things since you guys want to get home. I just want to finish to talk about what I don't think people realize. We're starting a big program at Blackrock called Diversity Starts at a Young Age, and where we're trying to create and engage kids younger in life and really get them to succeed younger in life. And I don't think people realize that it starts in grade school and then it gets on to high school, but you have to start younger. And if you attach kids at younger ages, then you really create success. And I've learned this from Neil, and I've learned this from Bill Milliken, that you can't do it once kids are later. And I've seen others, there are people here that have been tremendously successful. That when you attach kids early in life, the relationship in terms of what it means for success longer term is hugely powerful. And what it means in terms of when you look at people that aren't graduating today, in terms of people that are incarcerated, or people or means to assault rate in this country, we need to get more kids through school, and we need to get more successes. And you sit in this room tonight and you see what the successes can be and what it means for life and socially in this country is incredibly powerful in terms of what we can achieve and what can be achieved nationally. And the thing that I just want to bring up, the paradox, what I think is such an incredible travesty in this country, we're seeing tremendous improvement in the city. Quite frankly, now you're seeing real improvement in the state of Georgia, and you're seeing improvement in the city of Atlanta, and you all know the city much better than I do. But the thing that I think is incredible is Atlanta's one of the wealthiest cities in the country. You talk about a city that has the resources, and I just show on this graph on the bottom left that the growth of this city in economic terms and the resources that are here. And I just show some charts to talk about, one of the wealthiest countries, one of the wealthiest cities in the country. It's actually the 7th wealthiest city in the country. The graduation rate in this city should be closer to 80%. It shouldn't be where it is today. Anyway, the point being is hopefully nights like tonight galvanize incredible number of people to realize that what can be accomplished and why there's resources to do it here, and the potential to do it is incredibly powerful if we can get it done. And the last slide, and the last thing I want to show you, and I'll make maybe an advertisement for Graduation Generation, is if you ask me to characterize on one slide why CIS is so critical, is there was a survey that was done that identified top 5 reasons as identified as major factors by dropouts. The first was classes weren't interesting. And then what I put the box around is missed too many days and could not catch up, spent time with people not interested in school, had too much freedom and not enough rules in my life. And then you look at what is created, look at the next chart, and dropouts did not feel motivated to work hard, was not motivated, not inspired. And then if you look at the bottom, what dropouts believe would improve students' chances, opportunities for real-world learning, internships, service learning, et cetera, to make the classroom more relevant. Inspiration and putting the nest around kids and getting them interested creates the entire opportunity set for to get more kids through high school, get them motivated, and get them on to high school and then on to college. And that's what CIS does every day. It's what we're trying to do with Grad Gen. And I'm hugely honored to be attached to it. And we're taking, the one last advertisement. We've been serving one school, 350 kids. We want to go to 10 schools, serving 3,500 kids. We want to raise a lot of money to do it. And we're going to do it, and we're going to succeed. And anyway, I'm hugely honored to be attached to a group of people from Emory to CIS, to everybody who sits in this room, and to watch this thing going to succeed over the next few years. So thank you all very much for listening and for giving me a great honor tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome John Hyland, Event Co-Chair, Managing Director, Head of EFT Investment Strategist at BlackRock.
So Rick, it's great to see great things happen to great people who've done great work, but you've made it happen. So I'm just proud to be associated with you, and I think everyone at BlackRock couldn't be happier to have you as part of our organization. I wanted to make, or actually, let me take that back. BlackRock wanted to make this night more memorable for CIS, for Emory, for Rick Reeder, and we wanted to make sure that we made a difference with all the work that Rick's done. So what BlackRock has done is put together a grant, and it's in recognition of all of Rick's efforts. And this grant is going to be given to Graduation Generation, and it's going to be split evenly between CIS and Emory University for all current and future funding projects. And I'm happy to tell you tonight that that grant is in the amount of $250,000. There's not a single individual at BlackRock that doesn't realize all the work that Rick does, and we couldn't be happier, and for Neil and for Frank and for all the folks at CIS and all the folks at Emory. We think this is the right way to make a difference in the community, and we're so proud to be here, and myself and my co-chair, who's not here tonight, he's in Bentonville, Arkansas, so you know where he's working. But we couldn't have been happier with our work with CIS, and we're really proud of it. So once again, this award is all about Rick. So thank you.
To conclude our program, please welcome Communities and Schools of Atlanta's Board Vice Chair, Dr. Jodie Guest of Emory University.
Okay, that's a seriously tough act to follow. On behalf of the board of CIS of Atlanta, thank you. Thank you for joining us for this momentous occasion where we honor our students' achievements, and that's what this is all about. Thank you to the CIS of Atlanta Board for your time, talent, and your resources. And thank you once again to our event chairs, John Hyland and Tim Richmond. Although we're at the end of our official program, we invite you to enjoy a dessert bar and coffee bar outside. And you'll be able to peruse tables that we have set up where you can look at each of the school's service projects that were presented to you here tonight. If these students' heartfelt stories have moved you, please join our cause to help every student in Metro Atlanta succeed in school and to succeed in life. It is not too late to submit your pledge card to our staff members at the registration table. So I'm ready to see every single one of you with a red graduation cap on. So let's see it. Yeah? Where are the caps? Come on, if you have one, let's see it. And don't forget, you'll have a few more days to bid on your online rounds of golf and the beautiful AIDS blanket from H.E. Holmes Elementary. Please remember, it takes a community of support to change lives. These children, they're our future. They are so deserving of our support. They work hard, and we're that little bit of help. So thank you very much for attending with us tonight, and good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to get your parking tickets validated at the reception desk by the elevator bank. Thank you and good night.